All right, so can I get your first and last name, please?
Erik, Werkhoven.
And what position you play?
I'm a goalie.
For UNM hockey, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you please just give the people a little bit of a rundown of how you guys' last season just went?
We were great. We won our conference. We were headed to nationals, and then we had some eligibility issues that got in our way. But overall, as a team, we were awesome.
And it doesn't even tarnish, just not even for a second, the incredible stuff that you guys did on the ice there. I mean, the commitment that all of you guys had to drive, first off to Rio Rancho, like every single day,
Yes,
the
sir.
carpools, all that stuff. I remember Coach Eck putting on that UNM hockey jersey. You were the one who left that jersey on his table, right?
Yes, sir. I was. I left it for him in his office, and wanted to make sure he could rep Lobo hockey as well. Club sports need representation as well.
And you wear a lot of different hats for the UNM hockey team. So what can you talk about some of the other roles that you play?
Yeah, so along with being one of our goalies, I'm also our president, so I deal with the administrative stuff from the school and dealing with like travel and budgeting and all that stuff. I'm also our volunteer strength and conditioning coach, so I run our gym sessions and everything like that. And then I'm also the women's hockey team's goalie coach, so I do that as well.
That's a lot of different hats, man. And then on top of that, you're also taking classes here at UNM and all that, right?
Yes, sir. I take 18 credit hours.
Holy moly, man! And you're driving around. I don't know how you do that. So what is your hope for this upcoming season for the UNM team?
Overall, another championship. We're moving conferences to the Big Mountain Hockey Conference, so we're playing Colorado teams like CU Boulder, CSU, everyone like that. It's a really strong conference, so we're hoping to come back with another trophy for the Lobos.
And can you talk about some of the returners, some of the guys that we should be keeping an eye out for this year?
Yeah, Joe Gutierrez, he's a local Albuquerque kid who's been around the country playing hockey. He was one of our top scorers this past year. He's definitely someone to watch out for. He's going to be awesome. Him, Thomas Palandra, and then Isa Murakami, who played on Team Japan, is another kid to really look at.
Playing for the Lobos here, can you point out to some of your favorite memories you've had thus far?
Obviously, winning a conference championship was a big one for sure, and then just bus trips with the guys are just always awesome. They're definitely my favorite memories. It's something I'll hang on to for a long time.
Perfect. And then so let's do some superlatives for the team there. So who's the fastest on skates?
Probably Isa Murakami. He's definitely up there. He's not like the biggest guy, but he's fast as heck.
Nice. And who's the best scorer?
I mean, we got really good depth scoring this year, so that was really nice. But I'm going to go with probably our now senior and graduated captain, Nick Weaver. He's always one that we can rely on to bury the puck at any moment. So.
And then in hockey, fights are a thing. Who would you want to be in a fight with? If you, God forbid, you get in a fight.
Santiago Del Olmo is a dog, so I'll take him for sure. He got in a fight this year and beat the crap out of the kid. So.
And then off the ice, who's kind of like one of the unsung heroes? Who's kind of like one of those guys that takes that leadership role to another level?
Josh Heward, he was one of our captains this past year. He's from Ottawa, Canada. He's always working hard in the gym. Him and Thomas Palandra are our big gym guys. They're always in there early. Whenever it's optional, they're in there doing the full workout. So those two guys for sure are huge leaders for us.
Who makes the most TikToks on the team?
Cam Remday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the comedian on the team?
Bodie Ensign for sure. Bodie is definitely the guy you could go to for laughs at any time for sure.
And then who would crush a buffet?
Also Bodie Ensign, but also myself.
Also
definitely,
yourself.
Yeah.
Well, perfect, man. Thank you so much for your time and have a great rest of your day.
Of course. Have a good one.